Guys, back again with another Arbitrum ecosystem update. As usual, nothing in this video is financial advice, and everything I say is my opinion, and my opinion alone. Without further ado, let's jump right into it today. I want to talk about something actually in particular to the way I've been distributing information about the Arbitrum ecosystem. Let me just read the tweet first, and then we'll jump right into it. Today I said, would you prefer that I be more degenerate with Arbitrum-related posts, including these videos, or more informative like I am now? Again, in relation to these videos, but mostly actually in relation to the stuff that I post on Twitter day to day. And 57% of the people said, be a degen, go for it. 35% said informative, and others said below. And for the most part, the other below is just doing both. I wanted to comment on this today. So just to give you guys a little background, before I joined Offchain Labs, scaling Arbitrum full time, for lack of a better word, I actually created YouTube content, content about crypto on YouTube and different, crypto-based platforms too. This was back in 2020, 2021. I was doing some of this stuff, and I prided myself on not shilling meme coins, not shilling coins that I may hold, or if I do hold a coin, like being upfront and transparent about it. I try to do things that are within my morals, that I truly believe is okay, and that I personally align with. Right. That being said, I think I can kind of, what's a good word to use? Kind of toe the line between informative but also degenerate, without necessarily shilling tokens. Now, this next tweet, theoretically, technically, I am shilling a little bit because I'm literally showing the tickers. But as usual, again, nothing in this video is financial advice. Everything I say is literally my opinion, and I'm not telling you to invest in any of this stuff. Every token, meme token especially, I bought has gone down and dumped. So for what it's worth, I just want to be very clear with that. That being said, I do kind of want to start getting a little bit more into just the stuff, I guess, that people are interested in. And obviously, it's going to include the informative stuff that I do day to day, like these videos, including, there's going to be a ton of stuff that I'm going to go through today that has nothing to do with memes, of course. So this is the regular stuff that I do. But I think I will start to throw in a little bit of the memes, the degenerate stuff, the stuff that, yes, if you ape, you will lose everything. I mean, almost half this stuff is the same way, let's be honest, right? But I realize people care about it. People like to hear about it. I will continue to say that none of this is financial advice because it truly is not. But I realize that there is, especially in the Arbitrum ecosystem, there is a little bit of a lack of, how you say, like kind of support for the meme culture. And you know what? It's a shame to see. Like, you guys are right. I posted about it earlier today. People feel like it's a lot more kind of active right now in Solana, maybe even Base as well. I know has a pretty active meme culture. But for some reason, even though Arbitrum has the liquidity, the community, the DeFi, etc., like for some reason it just doesn't really stick here for some reason. So that being said, again, that doesn't mean I'm going to start shilling coins left and right, and kind of shilling you another one today and then kind of dumping on you tomorrow. Not going to happen. But I will start to kind of add, some of the recurring meme coins that I think that I start to see within the flow of the content, where I think it makes sense. If you guys think I'm overstepping any boundaries, please let me know. If you guys think I'm doing too much, let me know. If you think I'm doing too little, let me know. I'm open to feedback. And of course, delivering the type of content that people want, besides leverage trading. I will never do that again. But that being said, we have a tweet by Venture. He says, let's make Arbitrum memes great again. Boop, Deagle, A-Doge, and Small. Memes together strong at Arbitrum. So yeah, this is just in relation to kind of everything that I said today. I sent out a couple of tweets earlier today, even just asking about it and getting people's thoughts. Great feedback by Venture, Average Joe Crypto, and a couple other people in the comments. So definitely keep the feedback coming. That's the only way that we can improve, I guess, as a whole. We have the Norris NFT, the Norris season 2. They said, so this is, by the way, if you aren't familiar, this is like an Arbitrum native PFP project. I want to say it's made by the guys from Sentiment, KCAS actually in particular. I don't know what's going on here, season 2, but I'm here for it. I know they actually have their own meme coin too, which is kind of funny. But I do have the past NFTs that they've already released. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be like another type of NFT, but I like it. You know what? I'm also going to retweet it. Why not? For the culture. But yeah, I actually like the way this one looks. It kind of looks like it's kind of like in the small brain format, but also like mixed into like, the Norris kind of branding that they have. But I love the way this looks though, honestly. So yeah, I'm excited to see what's next. Moving on to some DeFi stuff. There you go. We have Smilee. Oh, sorry, Smilee. Smilee is live on Arbitrum mainnet. The Smilee and permanent gain era is officially going down at Smilee.finance. And just, you know, it's funny. I low-key don't really know even what Smilee is. That's terrible for me to say. But let's go ahead and read this post because maybe it'll help. After 2+ years in the making, the impermanent gain era is about to commence on Arbitrum. So if you're new here and you need a refresher after rotating a million metas lately, Smilee exists to revolutionize DeFi through volatility products. And in this case, they invented a new derivative called impermanent gain. It's offering traders the ability to long, short, or delta neutral with up to 10,000x leverage and no liquidations. This literally is as degenerate as you can get. And, you know, it's this kind of stuff where it's like, imagine you could do this kind of stuff with like with like memes, meme coins, you know? I don't know if Smilee's markets work that way. I'm sure they have like particular pairs that need enough liquidity to actually allow you to get that much leverage on stuff. But either way, let's give those guys a warm welcome to the ecosystem. Give them a follow as well. And yeah, also give it a little retweet too. I don't know why I didn't retweet that earlier. Oh, and of course, we have a tweet here by Alchemix Finance. Excited to announce that Alchemix is live on Arbitrum. As part of our continued multi-chain rollout, we have officially launched on the Arbitrum network. Enjoy all the benefits of Alchemix with lower fees than mainnet. Read on to learn more. So Alchemix is honestly just a classic. I spoke about it the last time, and I'll touch on it very briefly again. Actually, what I didn't mention last time was that I've actually made a video on Alchemix way back when in my content creation days back in 2020, 2021. And to this day, if you search Alchemix on YouTube, my video still pops up, which is kind of funny. I'm sure it's a lot different than it was back then, but it was essentially the ability to kind of giving, like, I think it's essentially like instant loans, pretty much like self-repaying loans. I'm pretty sure it's the same way, but in this case, they're going multi-chain, and Arbitrum seems to be the first chain after Ethereum. So that's really exciting to see. Alchemix, like I said, it really is like one of those staple DeFi 2.0 projects, if I remember correctly. It's so crazy how fast we've moved, man. It's actually insane. But yeah, shout outs to the team. Great to see this live on Arbitrum. We have a tweet here by Offchain Labs, and of course a video. So your boy, yours truly, hosted a live stream today with Ed Felton, co-founder and chief scientist at Offchain Labs, alongside Harry Cloudner, which also co-founder and CTO at Offchain Labs. We spoke about Dencun, ARBOS 20 Atlas, EIP 4844. Fees, how Arbitrum kind of how Arbitrum is affected by all these different things, how the fees work and everything. It was actually very in depth and very informative. If you're kind of not that familiar with the whole upgrade and you want some more information on how it works, on the Ethereum level and mainly on the Arbitrum level, highly recommend you watch this. Not only because I was a host, but because I actually learned a couple of things myself. It was very, very informative for me, at least. And lastly, the most important thing probably in this entire video is the Security Council. So the contender submission phase for Arbitrum DAO's second ever Security Council election has officially begun. If you think you are a good fit for the Security Council member role, you have 1 week to register. Make sure to read this thread. So this is essentially, Security Council, for those of you who don't know, is essentially pretty much like a multi-sig that is able to make software upgrades to the DAO. Essentially, kind of like it sounds kind of like like the keys to the DAO. It more or less is, but it's comprised of 12 members. It's in every couple of months, I think it's 6 slots that are put up for vote. So essentially, right now you can literally go to Tally, I think it's Tally, and go ahead and actually apply to be part of the Security Council. This is actually, and of course, if you're not applying, you can also come and vote. And voting, I think, will actually happen in phase 1 in this case, which will be after the 6 days. So the current members of the Security Council are these different addresses. I think they're actually public within the Arbitrum Constitution, as it says here. I think all of them are actually public. Like the last 6 that were chosen for the Security Council is up there as well. But very important role. As you can see, these are some of the knowledge that a candidate must explicitly acknowledge that they know. Know how to handle all this stuff and all that, the KYC, all that other stuff. It's a very important role. Probably more than I am explaining. I'll put it that way. But yeah, chances are, if you're watching this, you probably are no fit for the Security Council. Now that I think about it, so I should probably continue. But anyway, it's a very important thing though. So you have ARB, especially since I imagine most people watching this video do. Make sure you go and vote on this after this week. So probably next week you can probably go on and take a look and start voting. But that being said, as usual, we'll end off with a shill for Beneath the Layers. It's a community-focused show dedicating to showcasing entrepreneurs in Web3, telling their stories. Hosted by a boy. I host a lot of things. Who knew? But yes, ton of videos here. I spoke with Ellie from Starkware, Jill from Espresso Systems, G-Funk from Pixel Vault, etc. You can watch it on Spotify, YouTube, X, and any of those podcasting platforms will work. With that being said, guys, thank you for watching. And yes, let's see what happens with the meme coin season. I don't know. I mean, like, your boys. It's a little tough. I think if I actually get into the meme coins again, I'll have to start like putting in my own stuff. My little chitlins. I'm just terrible at meme coins, dude. Like you saw my tweet the other day. It's either I'm all in or I'm like not at all. Maybe that's why. Maybe meme coin season isn't taking off because of me. Anyways, let's see. Leave me any comments below. Please, I am open to feedback. In every sense of the way. Doesn't mean I'll do it. Depending on what you tell me to do. But I'm open to feedback. That being said, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.